Doug from Slant Journey, and today we are going to make a vegan lasagna. So let's go over what we've done so far in preparation for the final stacking of the lasagna. Now, when we first started our transition to becoming vegans, we made lasagna and we thought it would be a no-brainer for getting rid of meat. But it ended up being just noodles, and the vegetables would cook down and you would just end up with noodle on top of noodle. So to me, the tofu ricotta is the secret ingredient that gives it its body, its thickness, and this ricotta is very close to whatever the real thing was, if that's what you want to call it. But it's got great consistency. It's tofu that I pressed in a dish towel, but not as long as you normally would, because I still want to retain some of the moisture for the ricotta, and add 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. You know, as much garlic as you like. We love garlic, so I put in a couple tablespoons of garlic, a tablespoon of lemon juice as well, and some salt and pepper to taste. Food processor, some fresh basil. It looks good. It's ready to go. We've also cooked our noodles, so they're ready to go. We have the tofurkey sausage that we sliced up. We used 2 lengths of the tofurkey sausage, sliced it up and just sauteed it lightly. And also we have some pasta sauce. And this is a roasted garlic sauce, but you can use your favorite healthy sauce that you would normally use. Just read the ingredients. Okay. And next, what we're going to do is saute the peppers, the mushrooms, and the onions. Okay. So I love this little device here. So instead of dicing onions, you can get yourself a little workout here. It's like starting a lawnmower. And there we go. Just like that, diced onions. So that's about a medium to large onion. And we use both portobello and regular mushrooms here. The flavor of the portobello is very good, and nice meaty texture as well. Right? And we're going to saute those in some veggie broth. Just to keep them from sticking to the pan. And we'll saute those for probably about 8 minutes or so, just to cook them down. And then once they've cooked down, we'll start to prepare the lasagna in the pan. So stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. In the essence of time, I've already done 1 layer, which was a thin layer of sauce, a layer of the noodles, then some of the mushrooms and onions, some of the tofurkey sausage, and the tofu ricotta, and then a layer of sauce. And now we're going to repeat that again to finish this off. So I have another layer of noodles here. We're going to put the rest of our mushrooms and onions on. And just spread them out as best you can. Okay, next we're going to put the rest of the tofurkey sausage, which again adds a nice flavor to the lasagna. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then we'll put the rest of the tofu ricotta. As I mentioned, this provides a good thickness to the lasagna, a nice consistency, and I tell you, this tofu ricotta really tastes great too. It's I guess to me, my taste buds have changed, but this is better than the normal unhealthy dairy ricotta. Here, and that will spread out in the oven. Okay? Next, we're going to put layer of sauce. And a final layer of noodles. Shut down a little bit. Then another layer of sauce. Okay, then some vegan Parmesan. And then finally a little bit of parsley. Okay, then we're going to pop this in the oven. So come back in an hour. We'll take this baby out. All right, welcome back everybody. Ding, time's up. Let's see what this baby looks like. Oh yeah, it's bubbling. Bubbling goodness. Look at that. Unfortunately, now we have to let it set up a little bit before we can cut into it and eat. But boy, am I hungry. Doesn't that look good? All right, come back in about 10 minutes and we'll have dinner.